Okay, YouTube, holy crap. I just finished this book not even 10 minutes ago. This book is amazing. This book is just incredible. The themes in this book are crazy with each character. Each character is obviously morally gray, and they each do bad things, but, like, Joe Abercrombie makes you like them. I don't know how he does. He makes you like these characters, and they do some horrendous things. But yeah, let's get into the rating. This is my second 6 out of 5 book. This book is so good. Page turner, chapter turner, it is so good. Now, let's talk about some themes that I was noticing with these characters throughout the whole trilogy, but it really wraps up because Joe Abercrombie does a really good ending. He wraps it up so nice. So let's get into one of the themes I was noticing is, can a man change? And is a man or woman, just good or evil? Or is it kind of gray? And I think Joe Abercrombie explores that it's gray. Obviously, it's gray. You can't just be so black and white, good or evil. People are gray. And then it's really just how they are in their actions, what foot they, try to put forward, I guess, I want to say, more, that make you like them. So people are always going to be gray, and I think that's explored in this tremendously. With Giselle, can a man change? And with Logan Nine Fingers, can a man change? We see Logan, brutal warrior, demonic warrior, he does some evil stuff, but you see him trying to change, and you see that even in the first book, because it's kind of like a backwards thing. You don't see how merciless and ruthless he is until the second and third book. In the first book, you see him in the quest, and he's a big brother, and you're like, oh, this guy's chill. He's some stoic, he's chill. He's giving wisdom out to Giselle and stuff, and he's chill. But in the second and third book, you're like, wait, he was and is a really ruthless, merciless, evil kind of guy. And you only see that he was changing in that first book. He was trying to change once you read the second and third book, which is crazy. It's a weird flop of how a character arc is. At first, you see the character arc, and then you go back and you learn his history and even how he is presently, and you're like, whoa, he has a dark side. And he was definitely trying to change in that first book. And throughout, but you know what I mean. With the quest and everything, that new life in the quest. And then Giselle, he was an arrogant prick, right? But then he gets humbled, and he, actually starts accepting other perspectives, and definitely changes as a man after getting humbled. He got his face bashed in and hurt. That's what took him to change. He could have changed earlier because Baez was giving him the wisdom and giving him the perspective, right, on the quest. But he just wasn't hearing it until he got humbled that much. And yeah, he changed after that. So can a man change? Absolutely. Absolutely. Explored in this book. Now let's talk about vengeance. Vengeance is another one explored in this book. Glocta is a form of vengeance, and Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a more straightforward one, so we're just going to cover her really quick. She was hurt by somebody. She was hurt by a nation. Now she wants vengeance on those specific people of the nation. We even see that people that are in that continent, but not part of that nation, she doesn't feel the need to go and get her vengeance with that. We saw that one soldier who was part of Gurkha, but he wasn't the actual nation of Gurkha. He was just a conquered sub-nation that got conquered by Gurkha, and she recognized his nationality, and she was like, I don't really care about killing him, but I think she did, but still, she was like, that's not my vengeance. She's still a very brutal person, very brutal warrior archetype girl. But yeah, her vengeance is more straightforward. I was hurt by these specific people. I want to go hurt those people. But Galacta's is different. See, he was hurt by the Gurkish as well. They're like the two sides of the same coin. And I think it was interesting when they did meet in this book, like through when she came and was like choking him out and was like, where's whatever, why you following me or whatever. They literally come to an understanding because they, in that short time, just through those short dialogues, because they're like, wait, they're the same person. It's done really well, like the same type of person. But Galacta's is more, I was hurt by these people, and now that I was hurt, I want to hurt people in general the same way I was hurt and continue hurting. So it's like that saying, yeah, like hurt people hurt other people. That's true with Galacta. He was tortured, and when he tortures people throughout the entire series, it is methods that was done to him. And you can see that by the dialogue or his inner monologue. When he does like his torturing, whatever it be, like maybe it's like chopping off a finger, he'll be like, hurts, doesn't it, in his like inner monologue. So it's like, it's literally him getting his vengeance back by doing the same torture methods and doing it to other people, regardless of their race. It's not, he was tortured by the Gurkish people, but a little bit tongue twister. But then he just became a torturer, right? And is just doing those methods to other people because he's a theme of vengeance. And man, what's Baez? Let's talk about Baez. Baez is like arrogance and prideness leaves other people in a shamble of hurt and like leaves other people poor because of that. So it's like, it does no good for the people around you. Because, well, I really wanted him to get his reckoning. He was pissing me off. Baez was pissing me off. But nope. So, the ending though, holy. Joe Abercrombie wraps up everything. There's humor, there's everything is wrapped up. Shout out, spoils for mega spoils, but shout out to the people that passed, man. West, Grimm, even told Duro, I was like, Logan really had to do that? Man, Logan was pissing me off too. But that's just how these characters are. He makes you love and hate them. Wait, speaking about Logan, I had the quote. I didn't write it down, so I had it here. Boom. Oh, shoot. Look at my bookmark. All right. This is talking about the theme of, is a man just good or bad? He's talking to Shivers, who, shout out my boy Shivers, right? He said he is not like Logan or Bethed and did not get vengeance. So he can also fit into that theme of vengeance, right? And he chose the other path where it's like, it's not worth it. He'll be the bigger person. Crazy. He's a crazy side character. Same with Dogman. Dogman might be one of my favorite characters in this series now. Holy Dogman. All right, this is where it is. 268. He said, it is never as simple, is it, as a man is just good or bad. Not even you, not even Bethed, not anybody. So boom. Shivers comes to that realization, It's not that simple. Man, this book was crazy. Let's talk about some hype moments. Let's talk about the ending, bro. The chapter with the Feared versus Logan, bro. And they're in that north battle duel surrounded by people, and West helps them out. Oh my gosh, shout out West. Rip my boy. But, dude, that was an insane chapter. Then they go and kill the witch. Like, it's like a side-by-side, like, you're like, bro, are they gonna go kill the witch before Logan dies? Like, what's going on? That chapter was so crazy good. The whole battle, the whole ending, the whole battle with the Gurkish, I called that, by the way. I knew that was gonna happen. It's not that big of a call, but yeah, hey, shout out. Because I normally, like, read stories, right? I normally just read them, like, just go with the flow. I'm just, like, I'm not trying to guess anything. I'm not trying to do it. I'm just trying to see what the author laid out as a story. I'm just going with the flow, reading it page, word by word, page by page. I'm not trying to think too hard about it. Just, let the author take me for a little ride. little joyride. But bro, the ending, the Gurkish battle, that whole scene, that whole, I don't even know, it's like 150 pages of the Gurkish invading, plus all the POVs. We got the POVs of Logan fighting. We got Giselle fighting, helping / hiding, little rat. And then we got Galacta doing his roundabouts and tying up his loose ends. Man, it was Baez this whole time. It was Baez doing it all. He was the bank. He was everything. Galactus, you know, what is it, like, pretty much put between the bank, who is ending up being Baez, and then the Arch-Lictor Soul. So either way, he could have died. And he does it, bro. He rests Soul, and then finds out, well, Baez tells him, you know, oh yeah, it was me, so, like, we're chill. As long as you do what I say. Oh, His Eminence needs to do what he says, bro. That's crazy. Man. This book was crazy. There's so much to talk about that I probably am not mentioning, but man. This book, if you haven't read this series, please read this series. This is insane. I'm definitely going to read the other 6 books in this world, without a doubt. 3 standalones and then another trilogy. Yeah. Because it leaves, you don't really know what happens. I mean, it literally leaves open for 6 more books, for sure. The world is still here. It's wrapped up completely in a trilogy, yes. But could you make more books out of this? Yes, absolutely. The only character we're not certain about right now is Nine Fingers. So yeah, which honestly, bro, I was expecting him to die with the Feared, and I was kind of hoping he lost that duel. He was starting to make me mad. If you know, you know. He does some dark things, and I'm like, brother, it might be time for you to go. It might be time for you to go. But shout out Dogman, his best friend, bro. He is one of my favorite characters. What's his themes? Let's talk. Themes: loyalty, doing what needs to be done, leading people, leadership qualities. Holy leadership. Maybe just like a good friend. He's just like he's obviously morally great because they're all morally great, but like I want to say he's like a good guy, but you know, they all do some dark stuff. They all do. Rip all the people that passed. This series was insane. Holy. Let me know what you guys thought about this series. Let me know what I'm missing out that you guys want to talk about, because I'm definitely missing out stuff. This was a little chunker book, but it flew by, like it literally just flew by. It was just so good. It was crazy. Crazy good. Crazy themes, crazy humor, crazy dialogue. Cannot believe Galacta. A shout out Galacta. He survived all this, and he's the leader pretty much of the place. Giselle's the king, sure, but you know, if you know who's puppeting the whole thing. Everything's wrapped up, man. This book was just crazy. Shout out Joe Abercrombie. He's insane. He's an insane man. Crazy stories. Tropes are just flopped on their heads. It's just amazing. Please read this if you haven't. But yeah, let's talk about it in the comments. Let's talk. All right, see ya. Oh wait, forgot my next read. Holy, next read. I'm hyped for this. Boom. The Sword of Kaigen. Better to die sharp in war than rest through a time of peace. What the world does that mean? Oh my gosh, I'm ready for this. Shout out for, you know, I'm gonna review this, so look out for that. Let's talk about this though in the comments. Oh shoot.